see nothing.
Yo, it's your boy Country Boy for the short version of the Easter egg. First thing first, we're gonna get right into it. You need the elemental weapon. What you get here, you can get it through the dice that you seen I did it here, or you can get it through the mystery box, or we can get it what I had a video here. So what I did was go through the portal to make it easier so y'all can see is what it shutters at. You press the button, there's not no indicator on the button. So I'm kind of give it a walkthrough so you can kind of see this about where it is. So I did back and forth thing to see what it is. I go ahead and show the full cutscene at the beginning so you know, so you realize what it is and what it looks like. Also, so I can run my mouth and tell y'all about some other things. Like I said, this is a short version of the Easter egg. I want to put that out there. I already released a long version, so if you guys are having trouble with the power and how to get to the power, that version will be up and out. And then you can enjoy that and get the stuff you missed, because I won't have a power video, you guys. So that is in the full version. So that's pretty simple, clear to the cut. But the Easter egg, I wanted to throw that up here real quick for you guys. Also, if you're having trouble with the location up here, is where the pack punch is. So if you know where the pack punch is, just go straight ahead where the pack punch is, and you'll see the button with the shutters on it. I'm gonna just go ahead and just let the scene fill all the way out. Like I said, it's a pretty dope scene. It's probably one of the sickest scenes in the game to me. But like I said, I'm gonna let it run out, and when the time comes, go ahead and play it back up and see what we got from there. Y'all enjoy the cutscene. I won't have the end scene because I don't want to ruin it for you guys. It's just that scene that I thought was pretty at the beginning and gave me some time to speak to you guys between. So enjoy the cutscene and see you on the next clip.
I evolved. You trusted me and did as I asked. You built the machine that could bring me back. The Dark Ether shall consume your world. This realm is mine.
Colonel, you have to believe me. I didn't realize he was the creature.
You fucking fool. The wolf was at our door and you let him in. You have doomed us all.
All is not lost. Not yet.
Sam, what are you doing?
What I have to do, Reaver. For the good of us all. This is not your world to take!
Alright guys, this would be the start of your Easter egg. Right now, this would be the start of your journey to everything you need to do to get this button so far. But guys, I apologize for the audio. It comes a little behind or a little crackly. I do apologize for that. I'm still trying to get that right. Like I said, we're gonna get better with time, so try to do the best way you can and try to with me. I do apologize about that, guys. But the first step here, we're gonna I'm gonna show you every button that you need to press for the first step to fill the tanks up, which is the fuel tank process. You want to do this first before you start anything, because this is initially what's you need to break the crystals and do everything you need to do. So try to do this step first, guys. What you want to do is you see the tank filling up red. So the more you kill of the zombies in wave, it don't matter if you start out with one zombie, not two or three. So he's killing those zombies out. Make sure you have I recommend that elemental weapon. Not tell anybody, it's a good thing to start out with. You don't need it to do that initial part, no. But it's a good thing to start making it a lot easier. A lot of people that use it without that. So that's up to your mind. Especially when you destroy the crystals, which one we gonna need next, since you don't need them to destroy the ores, but you need them to destroy the crystal. So I do want to put that out there. So that's the main step. I will myself will not start the Easter egg until I get the winter weapon myself. So that's a key part. So keep that in mind, guys. But we'll get back into this. The next step will be getting crystals after you do that initial fill the meter. So once you fill the meter up, you'll see it turn red, and your and you'll get rewarded a part. And like I said, if you want to keep track of how your neutralizer look, press the tab in and show you where it's at. Like I said, once you destroy the crystal, guys, you need to actually destroy the crystal. The orbs, like I said earlier, you don't really need to really shoot those with anything else. You can shoot those with like a regular weapon, but it takes a little longer depending on what weapon you use on the strength of the weapon. But with the wonder weapon, it's one shot, he's gone. So I'm gonna show you the rest of the crystals in order from that crystal on back. I say that because if you're doing that, or you don't have to do it in particular order. But this avoids if you're trying to speed run or something like that. It's actually an order they're in if you pay attention from that room on back. So if you take that first order on back onto the other orders, they're all in order. I guess you don't want to see least because they're all the same size. But they're in order, and you can just place it from that order and keep on moving backwards. And that's how I got the parts on. I got parts from that order, so I moved from the tanks on back. So I thought that was pretty dope. So when I went in the room, because I went going to the room multiple times. So that's the thing to keep in mind. So because your next part is going to be in, if you do it right, your next part will be in the crystal room, your last crystal. If you use that as your beacon of your last point, I think if you're having trouble about if I'm filling this up or not, and you don't know if it's working or not, you definitely want to try to press that pad in. Once you see that red that little dot on your device, which is your tank, you filled it up. So if I do, anytime I do want to let y'all know to get the perk on your gun, you don't have to do it immediately before you start. I like to do it when I first start, so I can beat my mind, so I won't have to backtrack. Because I have a thing about backtracking. I don't know if you guys do, but I don't like to backtrack. So make sure you have that electricity perk in your gun to start the next spot in the East egg. Like I said, the way I'm doing it here is doing it in that order, doing the order where you really don't have to backtrack and go back and do anything. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all to do it in this way, in this order, because like you're doing it in any order. I tell anybody, it's not something. I'm pretty sure somebody might have found a way faster than this way. But I do it in this order, and I don't have to go back into a room, go back. It takes a lot of back and forth. But the next stage is what I said. You go shot that arcade machine with that perk I told you. Like I said, I made everything basis where you can see it at. So if you're used to the map, like I said, that's the thing you probably need to get to YouTube. That's one thing. I made sure I marked locations to look at locations where y'all know where I start from both sides of the fence here. But once you get the RC card, guys, you shoot the machine with that the zombie zap or the electricity perk, and what it does is light the machine up, and the zombie, the electricity goes through the zombie, hits the machine, light the machine up, and you use the RC card to go to the vent. Once the RC card blows that vent up, guys, you don't need to do anything. It just goes to vent the little pulse wave. I always recommend telling everybody to wait for one zombie to do that. Because the RC card will blow up if you do that. So I mean, it does have that prepare thing when it does kill zombies. I actually killed my one zombie with that before. But as long as you get enough time where the zombies don't spawn in while you're doing it, you should be fine. Then you get time span, the car will blow up too long. So make sure you get into that vent, press X on the jump pad or whatever. The jump pad is for you PC or Xbox. Make sure you make the car launch in the air and you detonate it while in the air, so you can get that last part. Once you get that part, you should be on your way. It should be the very last part you need to build. Like I said, from the back on up, you go to the next room. It's crazy, right? You go to the next room, and that's when you initially build it. When you build this thing, it's really easy. You just go to the table. Don't go to the wrong table like I did, and be slow like I did. I don't know why I did that, and I knew what table it was. But, I said this is actually the second stage from spawn, so a lot of this stuff I am pinging from spawn or before, like I showed you before. I'm gonna take back a few and show y'all before then. When I went back and showed you, I slashed arcade and I went back and showed you what the tank station was to let y'all know that was the median point between the two. But anyway, guys, what you do is you fill that tank up by them essence outside orb. It's just like the outbreak in I was gonna say 5AZ, but it ain't 5AZ, it's outbreak, isn't it? But it's like outbreak when you fight the dragon. You just continue to fill it up, but you need things to fill it up with. Two of the things are sort of like outbreak with that dragon, which I'll cover that in a few minutes. But that reminds me of that too. So in order to defeat it and move it, you get essence. It's death all over the place. Zombies hit you, death. You get death outside or yeah, either way. But through that, you do that. Be mindful of your life, no rush. If you need to sit inside to neutral life a while to get your life up and kill zombies, I would do that before I run back out there and get the orb. Do that. If the thing stops at any time, even at the end, and if you're not progressed to the end, you find yourself at the door and you run to the door. I'm not compressed. It means you got a crystal, guys. That happened with me. I was at the last part and I thought that was it, and it wasn't. I had to get one more crystal before it can hit the ground. Until that light hits the ground, you have not hit it anyway. You got to make sure that light hits the ground, and that's how you know you're done with that particular part of wave, guys. If you've done that, congratulations, you made it to the end. You made it. We want to talk about how to get to that Forsaken. Pay attention, if y'all seen when I pinged earlier, pay attention to the things I put up at the Wonder Fizz. That's the ones I thought they're necessary to use. Some of them you only got to use all of them. I thought were fun to use at the same time too. So that's the one that I'm going to use for that. Also, guys, this is how you kill a Forsaken. I'm gonna go ahead and cover this. I'm not gonna talk throughout the whole week because all of it is like the same self-explanatory, same thing over and over again. So what you do is how you is gonna break the Forsaken. You need the one weapon to break the Forsaken. Your shoulders are one armor plate in itself, so you both shoulders. Once you break this first shoulder, and you see the fire come out there, you're gonna need maxes to charge the cannon. My maxes cannon charges on the left. You go, that's also like I said earlier. It's like drag and you just keep slashing away until it turns green lights with the charge the cannon. Then you shoot
Town square.
the boxes are red. You do repeat this step twice with the belly through the head, guys, as you see me do. But once you complete that step, you complete the Easter egg. You will die at the end. There's nothing you can do. Once you complete it, your life will just fade away and you'll die. But the cutscene will start, and you know you completed it. Congratulations, you made it this far. Like I said, you keep doing the same steps. Like I said, ain't no need to keep talking through the steps because it's the same ones. I will tell you, like I said, keep the bosses in mind. Don't let the bosses overpower you guys. The bosses there, take them out, and then go back to doing what you do. You got plenty of time to dodge them. You don't have the time frame, so take the bosses out and then do, like I said, the last steps, guys. I said, guys, enjoy it. Tell your friends. Remember to do what you do. Like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed it, even with if some of the audio behind are crackly. Like I said, I'm gonna pan that out, and we're gonna have lovely and better feeds. Just hang with your country boy, hang with country boy. But anyway, guys, I see y'all on Vanguard. Like I said, this is the last Easter egg. And this is it. No more Easter eggs. I'll probably be running a few, helping people out, showing some more feeds on that, something like that. But no more into Vanguard. I see y'all guys over there in Vanguard. Okay. All right.
This is not over. We are just getting started.
You got him.
Impressive.
I cannot stay here. It's
Clean shot.
I will not be denied. The predator becomes the prey.
not stay here. It's not safe.
I am through playing games. This ends now. My assimilation of your world cannot be stopped.
Weaver, the phase is expanding. Make sure you... We're getting reports of outbreak zones expanding around the globe.
You will not consume this world. Not as long as I am here.
Sam, whatever you're thinking of doing, don't do it.
I'm not a bad person, Weaver. I am a good soul. I know what I have to do. I'm sorry. This is the only way.
Nice. Arigato.
She's gone. Back into the dark ether.
The Forsaken is secure. Dimensional breaches are closing around the world.
It's over. It's done.
Don't forget to like the video. And don't forget to subscribe.